or to put all the platforms on one. And I don't know anything about the race stream. Okay, so Kiki said yes, she can hear you. Hey Linda, welcome in over here on the TikTok. Guys, we trying to get 1,000 likes over here on the TikTok. Everybody else in Facebook and YouTube, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, share the video out to let everybody know that my Renaissance and Tampa is live. So, my Renaissance, we got an interesting topic tonight. Tonight was supposed to be comedy hour, but as I was watching YouTube University, subject came up. So, what I wanted to talk about is stay woke and grow your own groceries. How many of you guys are growing groceries? Like when I say growing groceries, you're growing your own gardening, or you're interested in growing your own garden, but you have not gotten a chance to start growing your garden. What's up, L to the GGG? If anybody wants to come up and talk about tonight's topic, if anything you
Hey,
find out,
LGG, how you doing?
if you come in and you want to find, if you find something that we're talking about is interesting and you want to come up and join us, we most definitely welcome you. You have got to be somebody Tampa know or my Renaissance grandmama know. Welcome in, Michael. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody over here on the TikTok side, YouTube, and Facebook. But let's before we get started, let me shout out to the people in the bushes, and we're gonna get this party started.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we don't fold, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa Queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Shout out to all the bush people, the people that's be in the bushes. It'd be nice if you guys could come out of those bushes, leave us a comment, and let us know where you guys chiming in from. Thanks for all the love and the support over here on the TikTok. Thank you, J Mia, for all the gifts. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I am fairly new to really going live on TikTok, so I don't know all of the gist of what I'm doing. Jamil said that's a great song. Shout out to Odom Homestead for all of my music over here on TikTok. What's up, P.I.? What's up, twin? What's up, Cassandra? How you doing? Guys, we got an awesome topic tonight. So if anybody wants to join us, I did drop the link. We're going to talk about stay woke and grow your own groceries. I asked the question, if you are growing your own groceries, put a 1 in the chat. And when I say grow your own groceries, you have a garden, fruit trees, whatever you want to call it. You're growing your own food. If you want to learn and start growing your own food, put a 2. My community has a whole lot of gardeners, beekeepers, herbalists in the midst. So what's up, Lynette, Sylvia? How you doing, Cassandra? Welcome in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 gardeners over here on the YouTube side. J Mia says she's gardening over here on the TikTok side. I haven't seen anybody say anything on Facebook yet, but I'm streaming from 3 platforms, guys. So if you hear me talking to people in the comment that's not in the comment on the platform that you own, it's because I'm maneuvering between the 3. So that's a powerful message, short, sharp, and full of meaning. It blends awareness with action. Know what's going on and take control of your food supply. My Renaissance grandma.
Can I speak to the people?
Yes, you can.
Hey, Pescatarian, Cassandra, and Sylvia, and my little chocolate drop.
I see Chocolate Drop. How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Share the live out if you can. On TikTok, share the live out, please. Facebook and YouTube. If you don't mind, share the live out. We appreciate all the love and the support on this side. Okay, I have a question for you guys. And my Renaissance grandmama, you can answer it too. And then if you got some questions, we know you know. So the first question is, what does it mean to stay woke? Does anybody have an idea of what does it mean to stay woke?
Hi, Lynette. Sorry I missed you.
Hey, Lynette. How you doing? So when someone tells you to stay woke, what does it mean? Or when you hear the meaning or the phrase stay woke, what comes to mind? My Renaissance?
Oh, I thought you were still talking to them.
No, I was waiting on them to respond, but you can give your feedback.
Okay, stay woke mean everything that you hear. Now, granted, we can't believe everything we hear, but if you also hear things and you are actually seeing it as well, that means to stay woke. Because you have to, it's like keeping your eyes and ears open at all times, keep your head on swivel, because things are happening and they are happening rapidly. So stay awoke means stay awake.
Okay.
Stay on your P's and Q's.
Twin says to be aware. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, welcome in.
Hey,
She
JK.
said, yes, I am growing my food. What's up,
Hey,
Nick?
the new
The
urban
new
gardener.
urban gardener. How you doing? Cassandra said to be aware and watchful. Trying to make sure I didn't miss no comments over here on TikTok. Stay awake to what's going on around you. Lynette says stay alert. Everyone she's speaking. Stay awoke. Well, stay woke. Keep your eyes and ears open. Pay attention to what's going on in the world. And Ms. J.K. Gardner said to be aware of everything around you. Welcome in, IC. I think that's it. IC, how you doing, guys? We're trying to get 1,000 likes hearts over here on the TikTok. And everybody else, we love the support. Okay, so my writing says it's more than just being aware. It's about staying alert to the systems and structures that affect our lives, from food deserts to rising grocery prices, to the chemicals in our produce and the politics behind food access. It's about questioning the norm and seeking the truth behind what we consume literally and figuratively.
Hey, Ann's Garden. Hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob and Ann's Garden? How you doing? What's
Hey,
up, Mike?
Mike?
So it's just being like a lot of you said, it's just being aware, staying alert, paying attention to the systems that is around us that's affecting our lives. One, if you're staying woke and growing your own groceries, you know what you put in them, right? My Renaissance.
Absolutely.
So when your idea of growing groceries, is it to eliminate going to the grocery store, or how do y'all see when it's saying growing your own groceries? My Renaissance, did you get stuck?
You talking to me again?
Yes, you're the only one on the panel. Did nobody else come up here?
You're asking them questions as well. I'm just not gonna butt in until I know you mean me.
Well, I'm directly talking to you, my Renaissance.
Okay, what did you say?
When the question said Mike laughing, he just got in from the guard. The question was, when people talk about growing your own groceries. Hey, Barbara, welcome in. When people talk about growing your own groceries, hey, Uncle Dammit, what does that mean to you? How does that look? Does that mean you're going to try to grow everything you consume, or you're going to grow what you can grow and still participate with going to the grocery store. So how does that, where do you see that? I'm
That
trying to, yeah,
actually that depends on each individual person. Some people have big yards and they can grow whatever they want to grow. Some people have small areas. Some people really don't have anything and only can probably put 2 to 3 buckets. So that looks how what you got. What do you have? So but grow something. And like I said, even if you cannot grow outside, because I do know some apartments do not have balconies, they don't have any little small areas. So best thing for you to do is hydroponic or the cracky method and get it as close to a sunny window. And if you can't do that, you have to buy the lights. But yeah, that looks different to everybody's individual. But if you have a big yard, that means grow whatever you like to eat or what your family likes to eat. And yeah, that's what I think that means.
guys, do y'all have any is T-Nog in here?
I didn't see her, but I see
Yeah,
them
I didn't
speaking
see
to her.
T-Nog. But if she in here, hey T-Nog, Rob says fighting produce costs and inflation of food. Uncle Bama, hey, grow what you can grow. Yes. Bama said, that's right, my Renaissance grandma. Okay. So, hey, everybody over here on the TikTok. Why growing your own groceries is revolutionary. Growing your own food is one of the most powerful forms of resistance and self-reliance. It reduces dependence on corporations, cut grocery bills, and ensures you know exactly what's going into your body. In times of inflation, supply chains disruption, or even personal hardship, your garden becomes your lifeline.
Absolutely. Thank you, LGG.
She said, your skin looks amazing. That's because she got that My Renaissance Grandma body lotion, body butter, and soap. Y'all don't know what y'all missing if you don't wrap yourself up in My Renaissance body butter and soap. So when it comes to what I just read, have you found yourself saving more money as opposed to growing your own food? Or does it have a balance of whatever you have to buy from the store as opposed to what you're growing? Because I'm quite sure a lot of us still got to go to the grocery store if we're not growing everything.
I do have to go to the grocery store, but due to my diet, and I'm not talking about diet to lose weight. So most of you all know I have a lot of restrictions in my diet. So my grocery shopping is a lot different from everyone else because there are so many things that I am limited to eating. And I pretty much eat the exact same thing over and over. And I just try to fix it a different way because, it's boring to me by now. But so I go back. When I do go to the grocery store, I buy the exact same thing that I've been buying. And so my bill is not horribly big, but I do have to keep, and it's especially if I'm doing mushrooms. That's why I want mushrooms to be one of those things I can learn to grow, because that is one of the number one things that I have to keep purchasing. And I do have those little mushroom kits, but the one thing about those kits, it tells you to consume it all at one time. It didn't even say you could freeze it, put it away, or whatever. It says you must consume it all, and once you harvest it all off. So I do not like that. I need to actually know how to grow, my own mushrooms. But still my bill, it's ridiculous. I mean, I get disgusted every time I go shopping now. And a lot of things we all have to do because, I hear everybody saying read labels, read labels, read labels, but they have everybody so programmed to only looking for sugar. That is not the only thing that we need to be looking for when we are reading labels. There
Right.
are products you need to say you go to get cornmeal and they have 3, 4 different brands. You need to flip over all three of them like I had to do yesterday. And I literally flipped till I got to the one that said cornmeal only. So all that enriched stuff and niacin and thiam, all that, we don't need all of that. All of that stuff is the stuff that we do not need that we're trying to get away from. So always flip those packages over and just not focus on sugar. Make sure whatever you want to buy, that's the only ingredient that you want in that product.
Right. Right. So
Hey, Deborah.
Anne says, I know Renaissance Grandmama soap is lovely and long lasting and lavish. And I can go on and on and on and on and on.
Thank you, man.
Twin said, I go to the grocery store, but I do eat a great deal from my garden. And Uncle Bama said, this balances is out. You are more healthy.
Absolutely.
Everybody is speaking. Hey, something that don't hurt the harvest. How you doing? Cassandra said, my Renaissance grandma, my daughter wants me to let you know that she, her husband, kids love your soap. She's looking forward to trying some of your other products. What's up, Deborah? Uncle Bama said he going to the bushes to take his shower.
Who is?
Okay.
Who is?
Uncle Bama.
Hey, Miss Alice.
Miss Alice is speaking. Now, if anybody wants to come up and join the chat, you are welcome. I put the link in there. And yeah, let's get this party started. Hey, Ghost, welcome in over here on the TikTok, guys. We're trying to get 2K likes over here. We're at 1.2. So the next thing is combining awareness and action. Being woke without action is just awareness. But when you pair that awareness with something tangible, like growing your own food, you're creating change at a personal and community level. Now, we are often telling people some of the things that we know and see. Whether they listen, it's on them. Hey, Lady Dagger Stackers.
Hey, Lady Dagger.
Welcome in. But a lot of people have a closed mind and they don't want to see what's actually going on. So if you are truly woke and see what's going on out here in this world, wouldn't you want to grow your own groceries? Wouldn't you want to start doing some of the necessary things to start a stockpile, gather water, or any other things that you need to help your family in the time of need in case a disaster strikes? Hey, cousin. So my Renaissance grandma.
Mm-hmm.
You're creating change at a personal and community level. Are we growing food to grow our own groceries to share to everybody? Hey, Lane, how you doing? What is the importance? I'm trying to see how I could phrase this. When combining awareness and action. When you combine awareness and action, what does that mean to you? What does that look like to you when it comes to your food?
Well, combining action and what was the other word?
Awareness.
Awareness. Now, see, to me, when you're talking about sharing, when you're trying to tell family, say family and friends. Now, to me, when you are telling them, making them aware, and they do actually go out and try to do something, but say they funds are low, and they did the best they could, then I could see trying to help them. But that's only if I have talked to you in the past 2 months. Because if you one of them relatives that we have not talked in years, please do not come to my doorstep, because at this point you are an enemy. I don't trust you no more than I trust the enemy, because why are you showing up now? And so, but the people who are not listening and just don't want to do it, Even if they have children, yes, my heart is going to pour out to them. But at that point, you have to think about trust and and, and taking care of your family, because you cannot trust them. You don't know if you let them in your home, you have no idea what's going to happen after that. So yeah, that's the way I feel about it.
Okay.
And if any of my family here, that's the way I feel about it.
I do understand. I do understand.
Hey, cousin Angela.
Hey, cousin Angela. She said true talk. She says true talk. It says, okay, for those of you all that's just coming in, we are literally talking about stay woke and growing your own groceries. So I have some few questions that I want to ask people, especially the ones that just came in. Mike said, on my body, not used to gardening, I'm hurty. Wow,
Oh,
Mike.
Lord.
So we did ask the question, what, hey, Carbon Q, welcome in.
Hey, Carbon Q.
It said, what does staying woke mean to you in the context of food? So are we just growing food just to be growing it? What are we doing with the food? Like, are we preserving it? Are we just eating it? Are we just saving some for an emergency? What does it mean?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying.
That goes back to what I previously said about that's an individual preference. We all have a different reason for growing. I mean, right now, a lot of people are growing for the reason because they've learned from the ones that they've been seeing on YouTube. And but there are some that's growing because it's in their bloodline. That's what they have always done. So they grow to eat. Some of us grow like what made me start. I got tired of the recalls. Okay. And like I said, I do not have the best stomach as it is due to food poisoning. So that's why I am very leery about what I put in my mouth, because I am very jacked up. Okay. And I am very careful about, what's in the food, because I have been damaged. Damaged because of food. So a lot of us grow because that's the thing now. If you want to survive, we're in survival mode right now. That's why we're growing now. But a lot of people have different reasons for why they growing. And I wish I was one of those who it was in the family. That's all I knew to do, because that's what family did. But unfortunately, I was not raised in a family that was the history of what they did, because that was food. Store wasn't even in their vocabulary.
Wow.
Unless they were going to get the big things, and some of them did grow their own wheat. They didn't even have to go get that. So yeah, it's a difference with all of us of why we are growing food.
That's true. Mike said it's funny how the bad guys make good terms like woke, diversity, intelligent, security bad. Carbon Q says sensitive and 100. Lady Dagger Stagger says being aware of what is in the foods and how it is processed, teaching my children what to look for to avoid.
Yeah.
Cousin said, woke up and smelled the coffee, literally smelled the coffee. Welcome in, everybody, over here on the TikTok and Facebook. I appreciate you guys tuning in. YouTube, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We appreciate you guys. I'm sharing with community pantries to have healthy food for my family. And Don't Hurt the Harvest said my parents were sharecroppers.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, hey, Sean, welcome in. How have you ever considered how much control corporations have over what we eat?
Read that again.
For the people in the bushes. Have you ever considered how much control corporations have over what we eat. Hey, LaShonda, how you doing?
Woo.
What's up,
Child,
East?
answering that question could get us taken off of YouTube.
Long as we use right words.
Woo, child, he's that. Baby, I mean, and that's so sad because that's a term. Like I said, I've admitted I've been naive to a lot of things. And that's a term that I really was not familiar with. I mean, I control, yes, of other ways, but I never thought the food and this they was using as a control thing. I was like, what? It's so, yeah, that's a subject I'm just gonna leave alone because I'll be went down that wrong dark alley.
Lady Dagger said too much control.
Yeah.
Too much. Anne said never, not until I started taking my growing food seriously. Food prices for the toxic food is crazy. Easier and safer to grow your own. Right,
Absolutely.
barbecue.
Absolutely.
Right. But
and for so many reasons, not just because it is safe, it saves you money. It's for it's right there at all the time. Say the world does get chaotic, which they say after the food start being a shortage and the people in the streets are going to be so hungry and desperate to feed their families, they will do anything. So do you want to be, if you don't have to go to work, because that's the only thing important to me. If you don't have to go to work, why would you want to be out in the streets in the midst of that mayhem? So that's a reason to have the food already in the house with you, growing it
they ain't got no
yourself.
Clue. They ain't got no clue, my Renaissance.
Yeah,
they too busy trying to figure out what's the new outfit they gonna get to wear to the club at night, the new Jordans that they gonna get, what Lil Shay and Lil Tanya doing over there at Marcus' house, knowing he got a girlfriend. They too busy with that nonsense instead of just really taking the time to, like, for instance, I had a passenger that told me the other day when he was asking about my YouTube channel, and I was telling them, and he was like, well, what's your YouTube channel about? I said, my goal is to be self-sufficient, 100% self-sufficient, growing my own food. And he was like, you know what? People ain't got time to do that. That's not enough time to just grow your own food and eat healthy and all that. And I'm sitting there like, sir, are you serious? You telling me you don't have time to put seeds in the dirt or do whatever you need to do to grow something for your family just for the sake of having something healthy? No, we don't have time to do all of that. That's just take up too unnecessary time. I said, so basically you telling me you got time to do whatever you feel like doing when you want to do it. But something that is important as feeding your family the most healthiest things that you can actually get. Granted, we don't know what they're spraying in the sky. We don't know what they're dropping out of the sky. But what makes you think you don't got time to do planting anything? You don't even have to plant on a big scale. You can start with a patio garden or indoor garden like a lot of the gardeners do, hydroponics. That made no sense to me. And I was like, we are so brainwashed that people don't want to wake up for nothing.
And that's what I was saying. It's kind of hard to, just write off grown people because you got to be smarter than that. So my issue is if they have small children at home, you're not really thinking logical when those babies are tugging at your clothes saying, mommy, I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. And all they can say is, baby, mama, no. Baby, daddy, no. That is not going to put any food in them babies' stomach. So that's the part that really gets me, is the grown people are the one that's being ignorant, but the babies are going to suffer right along with them.
Right. Hey, Virginia Bush Crafter, welcome in.
Welcome in. Virginia Bushcrafter?
Miss Lady Daggerstein said, I can only imagine how much I would save if I had
Baby.
land to grow 8%
Amen.
of what we
Amen and amen again.
exactly. And people not even looking for that. I get a lot of people say, I don't want no house. I don't want that responsibility. I will stay in an apartment or whatever. And I'm like, look, your first priority should be getting some land before it's gone. Because even if you just get you a few acres and go put a trailer or something out on there, it's more valuable than you staying in somebody's apartment and you can't barely grow anything.
Absolutely.
Carbon Q said, growing your own allows you to barter for other items you can't grow. It's
Absolutely.
a currency. It's
Absolutely.
a form of currency, yes. And that's what a lot of people going to be doing, bartering.
And that's why I have seeds to foods that I know I can't eat and don't like, because it would be a form of bartering.
Yes. Growing food detected me to looking at what is in
alerted.
Alerted me to I can't see my
I know, I can tell, baby.
Those little bitty words looking at what is in the food. Like drugs have been thrown in our community, sugar and salt have been found in the food we get from grocery stores. And it's a lot more, Miss J.K. Gardner, what's up in some food. Anything that's got bioengineer on the box or the label is not good. It's not good at all. They make everything convenient and people don't want to work at garden. Right. They don't want to do it. They don't want to take the extra step to buy just actual ingredients and make everything from scratch. That's just too much. I'm not my grandma. Girl, I would love to know everything my grandmama knew growing up.
Okay, can I ask one question based off of that one right there? They made everything convenient and people don't want to work in the garden. My question is, do we mind our own business? I have fought with that for so long because I get so tired of trying to tell people or just alert them to what's going on, and they have every excuse in the world to not grow a garden or to put anything away. So I'm like, should I just mind my own business? But like 2 weeks ago, I was in a store looking at some trees. And a lady passed by and she saw me looking up at them. And she said, I was thinking about getting that. And I said, well, why don't you? Well, I have to do. She might be on here because she took my information down. She said, well, I'm looking into it. I have to do some reading. I have to know what I'm doing, which I get that. You just can't buy a bunch of stuff if you don't know what you're doing. I totally get that. And that conversation went on and on because she had went in there and bought flowers. Okay, a pack of flowers, no food. And this is when the conversation got interesting. I asked her, I said, do you have a yard? Oh, yes. I said, baby, if you don't get some food in that, girl, I went in total mama, grandmama, great aunt, big mama. Baby, I went in all the modes. That conversation got so deep. I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I cannot accept that at all. So she said, okay, I'm going to go home and I'm going to read. Now, whether she does that or not, I don't know. 2 days later, I was in another nursery talking to the person I was with. And I was like saying why I wasn't going to get this and what I think I need this. And I'm going to have a pollinator to go with this. And a couple came up and they said, what do you mean you need a pollinator? Baby, I ended up holding class in that store. Do you hear me? Wow. When I get left, they bought the old man. The person that was with me started getting nervous because she was like, why is this old man just keep going around us? And I noticed him, but I wasn't paying attention because he was old. I mean, I could beat him down, so I wasn't worried. Wow. But anyway, baby, this man was trying to get some knowledge. He left out of there with 3 trees, and the other couple left out of there with a tree. So that's why I asked, so should I just mind my own business or should I just keep talking because at some point somebody may listen? That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, you might tell 10 people and one of them might at least take your
Exactly.
advice. Yes.
Exactly.
So Mike said exactly. Media says negative stuff. Songs tell you to get a car, shoes you never can afford, but make fun of the gardener. What's up, Jax? How you
Hey,
doing?
Jax.
What it do? What it do? If anybody wants to come up and join, LGG said facts. Facts, my Renaissance. Still here listening while putting a new plant stand together. Okay.
All right now. That's my little chocolate drop.
I shake my head. Wait a minute. I just saw it. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Oh, there you go. Nope, I missed it. There you go. I shake my head at family who have lots of backyard space and nothing planted.
Absolutely.
No, keep teaching. This will be gold sooner than later. Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? Keep talking and teaching. Yes, teach and let people know it's about to share garden knowledge. You know, somebody, even though regardless of what you're doing on your channel, I just done knocked my phone down, y'all. I'm like, okay, whatever. I better not touch it. Even though you can be on your live, you can post or your videos or whatever you're doing, you may get 5 views. Out of them 5 views, one person might actually learn something and start something. So I just say keep teaching, my Renaissance. Just keep doing it. Keep saying.
And you know what? That's something I said because when I first started doing lives, I really didn't have anybody in my chat, which I still don't, which I don't do lives anymore. But I really don't have a lot of people that come. I think maybe the highest I ever got to was maybe 30, 40. But which I know a lot of people say, well, girl, that's a lot. But, you know, that wasn't all the time. I said that's the highest it ever got.
Yeah.
But I always told myself, you know, it's not a numbers game. If 2 or 1 person walk away from what I have taught them about herbs, because that's what I was doing a lot of. I've told them what to go research. You know, take every issue that somebody in your family has, blood pressure. Say somebody got diabetes. Say somebody has kidney issues. Research the meds for all of that. So in the event that something happened, you already have learned about the herbs that's going to help them. And so that's what I had to tell myself, whether people came over to see me or not. I said if 1 or 2 people left with some knowledge of knowing how to help their people, then my job has been done.
Exactly. Now, baby, I'm going to call you. I don't care if don't nobody else listen to my Renaissance Grandmama. Tampa going to call you 592 times.
And you do.
Exactly. So, yes, I'm good to go. I wants to learn, you know. Although sometimes I am hard-headed, but yeah. Sylvia said they can laugh all they want. I'm eating good, tasting nutritious food. What you said?
Hey, Sylvia, I told my grandson that he came over my house and he said, you used to always get on me about this house looking bad. Now look at it. I said, baby, that is food. He said, that's grass. I said, okay. I said, well, when the grits hit the fan and I'm over here eating this grass, guess who's going to be dumpster diving?
Not you. Not you. Wow. Let's take a quick second and let me shout out to my moderators.
Hey, Zeta.
Creekside Mods, they run the show, keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint, dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside Mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside Mods, the real MVPs. Creekside Mods, they run the show, keep keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire, lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
Hey, Happy Mac. Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen Alchemy, how you doing? How you doing?
Thank you for dropping by Sister Marie's Kitchen.
Shout out to all my Creekside mods. You guys are awesome, and I love you. I appreciate you guys helping me and holding me down because y'all rock. One of my mods is on this channel, girl. She looks so good. Look at her skin just glowing up there. Look at her. I hope everybody's doing okay out there in YouTube and Sister Marie Kitchen. Hey, Jigs talking about something that's 591 too many times. Nope. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm going to give my people they flower while they here. I don't need no shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shoulda, coulda, did it while they was. No, I need to give it to them while they here. Do y'all see my Renaissance grandma? Do y'all see her background? Look at it. Look at my Renaissance to have fun eating. Yep. So, anywho, let's get this party back started. I had to get off of TikTok. They over there doing too much. They over there doing too much. I know I'm not the prettiest thing in the world, but I guess what? I don't care.
Oh, trolls.
Yeah. So, peace and love, Queen. If anybody wants to come up, y'all, we're talking about stay woke and growing your own groceries. So please hit the subscribe. Not hit the subscribe. Hit the like button. We appreciate you. Shout out to Odom Homestead. He has done an amazing job with all of the music that you guys are going to hear throughout our live. She mainly eat out of her garden. What's in season? That's so smart. Okay. Now that's nice. Hey, Foodie Vacation, welcome in. Peace and love to the family.
Hey, Foodie, welcome in.
Yes, hit the subscribe button too. And share. What you said, Happy Mac? Come on, hit that thumbs up and share and subscribe. Okay, the next question. If you are not a gardener, in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. If you are not a gardener, she says, stay woke. Love it. If you are not, put a 1 in the chat. I came over to poke. She said she came over to your channel to poke the like, my Renaissance.
Who would? Oh, okay. Thank you, baby.
I'm, you know me, when the live over with, I'm going back over there to poke it.
Thank you.
Okay, my Renaissance grandma, I'll be rewinding and rewatching your videos like crazy. I was trying to find out what you were doing with that aloe gel you were putting in that jar. Queen says, stay woke. Love it. Yes, I'm over here. Oh, she said. So cousin says she's not a gardener. Carbon Q said they're not a gardener, but they're trying. Zeta said 0.5. She a 0.5.
Carbon Q, you not a gardener?
She said she trying.
Oh, okay. Oh, but
Bushcraft,
you had something, yeah.
Bushcrafter said 1 with explanation. Okay, so what would it take for you to start growing even just one vegetable at home? Yes, Queen, that does count. She said, I started a garden this year. Does that count? Yes, you started.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So
if
what
you started 2 weeks ago, that counts. As long as you got something in the dirt.
Or in the hydroponics.
Absolutely.
So what would it take? What would it take for you to start growing even just one vegetable at home? Zeta Rose said 0.5 is good. Got to start someplace. You know, well, I am a gardener. Oh my God, I love it. Jake said, get off your lazy butt. There's one thing, Jakes. That's the only way you're going to get something grown if you get up off your lazy butt. what irks me is when people say, I ain't nobody got time for that. You make
What irks
time.
me is when they say I don't have a green thumb. None of us started off with a green thumb.
My thumb is brown.
And I'm not even saying now I have a green thumb, but guess what? Guess who be eating?
What's up, Nikki? What's up, Primo?
Hey,
I think
Nikki,
I'm
Nikki.
over planning. Ha ha, but
Hey,
we in there.
Primo's Family Garden.
Cousin said, I'm going to be a 0.5 also. My hydroponics lettuce is looking great. Everything else died. Oh, sorry to hear that, cousin. Try again. What's up, Nikki? What's up, Nikki? I just played the Mars song for you, Nikki, but you missed it. So, guys, the ones of you all who are not gardeners, what will it take for you to start growing even just one vegetable at home? A red Solo cup, dirt, a seed, and water. You a gardener. What you said?
Absolutely.
If I did not have to travel so much, then I could start gardening. By the time I get back, everything would be expired. What right, Nikki? You got time to eat, so you got time.
Oh, Nikki, she came in the door.
Yeah, you got time to eat. Like, come
Bring
on
that
now.
smoke on in here, Nikki.
So, my Renaissance grandma, we got to take an intermission because I told my Renaissance grandma I was going to read something to you guys tonight. So, are y'all ready to listen to what I'm finna read, y'all? Put a heart in the chat. Foodie said, too many critters in my yard. I'm trying to clear the yard. Foodie, get them clear. Get them clear. Get them out. Get them out.
Maybe get some fences, get some netting, get whatever you need to get. Just get it, because I understand. I mean, I don't have that issue at this point, but I understand how that could be aggravating. But you got to fight against them, honey, because you got to get some food.
Yes. That's all I got time for nowadays. My family gotta eat now. Food and vacation. I know for one thing, whatever depends on what kind of critters you trying to get rid of, I'm quite sure it's gardeners up in this chat that can help you with some remedies.
Because they got critters too.
They got critters too. Keep trying, cuz that's all we can do.
Absolutely.
Okay. Did anybody put a she said TVB.
Yeah, you got some hearts.
I got some hearts.
Yep.
Renaissance Grandma cannot find your channel.
Who said that?
Nikki, Can you drop my Renaissance Grandma channel in the chat, please, sis?
Hey, PIA, welcome
Hey,
in.
PIA, how you doing? She said what you said.
Hey, Deborah Garrett, welcome in.
Hey, Deborah, it's been a minute. You doing okay, sis? For me, I caught a sale years before I even thought of gardening. 3-tier garden beds. Then one day I ripped open that box and planted some seeds, and I've been planting ever since. You go, Ann. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? I'm about to read it. It's a free clinic. It's really happened, man. She said, is it a free clinic? No, ma'am. All right. It says, wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back to it. Because I gotta make sure it's big so I can see. I can see right. Okay. Where is it at? Okay, here you go. Only in Memphis. I'm reading this girl what she said. Only in Memphis. I stopped at the gas station to get a Coke, and I was pulling up. Noticed these 2 police officers watching a woman who was smoking while pumping her gas. I saw her and thought, is this lady stupid, crazy, or both? Especially with the police officer standing right there. But anyway, I minded my own business and went inside and got my drink. As I was paying for my Coke, I heard someone screaming, like I'm talking violently, death screams. I looked outside. I saw this woman's arm was on fire. She was swinging her arms, running around, going nuts. When I got outside, the police had the woman on the ground and they were putting the fire out. Then they put handcuffs on her and threw her in the squad car. I was thinking, arrested? Shouldn't she be in an ambulance, not a squad car? And being nosy as I am, I asked the police what they was arresting her for. He looked at me, dead serious, and said, waving a firearm. At the end of it, because he took me, I thought it was a true story. At the end of it, it says, now I want to know who actually read this to the end. So I thought that was a cute little joke to tell you guys.
I mean, Max said, boo. Mike said, fake.
When I told my Renaissance grandmama, she said, well, maybe because my Renaissance was trying to tell me about why they didn't put her in the ambulance and why they put her in the car. I am finding and removing vine boar eggs. Ooh, what's a vine boar? What's up, Rob? Okay, my Renaissance. The next question, okay, Jeg said to tell everybody to get them off their lazy button. That's how they start planting a garden. Sorry, but that you're not sure if that's right. Smoking while pumping a gas. It's happening. Oh, no. Mike said fake. Okay. Tampa did. I did. I thought it was real. That's fake. Ha ha ha. I was about to get mad over here. Primo said. What, Sylvia? You my hero. Get him. I want to unalive the. What does it say? I want to unalive the moth. Okay, so do you think growing your own food is a form of what's that word I told you was my Renaissance?
Activism. Yeah.
Do you think growing your own food is a form of activism? Now, what is activism?
What does active mean?
Active means some Tampa is not. So, I don't know what that means. What it means. Serious. Nigga said arms matter. I was fighting sleep just to hear that joke, Whatever, Jags. What's up, Drops? Did I miss something, Nikki? What's up, Drops? What's up? So everybody's saying yes, it's a form of activism. So can somebody explain to me why they say yes? Nick, my Renaissance?
You said, why do they say it's activism?
Yeah.
What?
The Human Dictionary is about to get ready to put what activism is.
Who's that? Yeah. Nikki.
Yeah.
Well, her or Happy Mac. Both of them both. One of them is Webster and the other one is the Encyclopedia.
Exactly. They about to put, Drops don't put it in there. Wait a minute. I haven't bought produce in like 3 months. Ooh, Primo, that's good. No, not activism. It's just growing your own food. I'm actively growing food. We know Nikki. She got them out. Activism is me. It's did you drop them seeds on the ground? Fight against the establishment of unhealthy food they're shoving down people's throat. What you said happened, Matt? Nigga said, not today. She ain't the human dictionary. She said, it's Friday and I'm tired. You are going against the system trying to harm us. Okay. Rob said, because you are taking your power and control back. Activism is being active in your behavior to show your belief. Well, I'm actively not moving. So, taking action on a serious matter. Hey, PIA. I am magical. It's Saturday, bro. Not where we at it ain't. Not where we at it ain't Saturday. It's Friday all day long here. I refuse to conform to these high prices. What you said? So I got a question for you guys. How many of you guys save seeds? Mike said you don't believe. Only seeds you drop on the ground is tobacco. They need sunlight to germinate, otherwise you get in scleroderma. Ain't nobody going no tobacco. Not me. Mike, I believe in dropping these seeds, right? Yep. I am in Kenya, and it's Saturday morning. Who he calling a bro?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Like, who is he calling a bro? Gotta be proactive. Mike, tell that to my knees and hip. My renaissance. I be trying to say when in between me picking up the people that I'm gonna get out the car and walk around.
Right.
I be like, I ain't moving.
You don't do it. Child.
I be wanting to do it, but see what had happened was my knee didn't move.
You better get out and move around when you're sitting down in that car all day.
Much as I sit down, my butt should be flat. That's how much I sit down all day. I do. Nikki, should I tell my renaissance? I do because I'm cheap. Okay, Happy Mac. I save seeds. Okay. I asked the question because I was talking to Don't Hurt the Harvest earlier. Good night, Lady Dagger Status. That she was like, she wanted to grow. Say, for instance, y'all buy from Baker's Creek. Baker's Creek ain't cheap. Depends on what you're buying, right? So if you buy something from Baker's Creek once and you buy a rare seed, and you just try to grow it and then try to keep your own seeds. Therefore, you don't have to buy that, vegetable or nothing no more. Is that something that you guys do, or you just keep on buying the seeds until you can't buy them no more?
Okay, so I'm sure all those professionals in that chat, that's what they do. All I can say is I do my best.
Okay.
Because sometimes I'll be still looking for the seed. I'm like, where is the seed? And some things clearly show you the little pod. So I'm like, oh, okay, there's a. So if it shows me a pod, I got you. But other than that, sometimes I never see the seed. So I'm not the best person when it comes to saving seeds. Oh, peppers. Okay, peppers, I have no problem. Take those little seeds out of tomatoes if I want to save them. I know how to get them out. If I wanted some cucumbers, I know how to get them out. But there are some things I suck horribly at saving seeds.
Wow. Nikki said, yes, I harvest seeds. Drop said, good question. I save millions of seeds. Heirloom seeds, I have 1 million. You need to open up you a store, Drops. And sell some of them seeds. Mike said, oh, he laughing. Zeta said, even seeds that don't grow in my zone, she's saving. Economically happy Mac, not cheap. Mike said, bro. Broetta. Nope, not a broetta. That's why I love UPIA. He said, I'm sorry for calling you bro. Well, I appreciate it. Good night, lady. Good night, lady D. Everybody speaking of Happy Mac. I like to take cuttings as well. See, I'm gonna have to learn how that is. Love you back, Mike. Mac. I'm frugally economic. I'm with you on that, my Renaissance grandma. I'm getting all the heirloom seeds I can before they don't give you a choice.
Absolutely.
Yes, I really do think about that.
I do it all the time, honey. I do it all the time.
I say all the seeds I can. 10-4 hat is firmly on my head. Drop said, used to sell seeds, but no money in it. Now doing plant starts. Okay, so it's more money in plant starts than the actual seeds. My Renaissance, did you say something?
No.
Oh, propagating and saving seeds is fun. What's propagating? My Renaissance. Damn. What's propagating? Y'all been using some of these terms I ain't never heard.
It's part of the gardening word. It's when you propagate a seed, I might have that wrong one. If I'm not mistaken, it's the one where you try to keep it like you do, like you do some and you let it grow so much. Is that the right one? And then you start growing it again because you want to stagger them. Is that the one that's propagating?
Now, my Renaissance, you said propagating is a garden term.
It says propagating is to make a baby plant from an original plant.
Okay. That was Sylvia said. So you said propagating is a garden term.
Yeah.
So how come y'all didn't know thugs in the garden was a garden term?
Because when you probably said thugs, they mind went to one thug.
My Renaissance, Nikki, Miss Shirley, everybody went left field when I said thugs in the garden.
I wasn't in that live. I remember you all talking about it, so I wasn't in that one.
Baby, they had me rolling laughing. Pepper seeds.
Yeah, I'm good at pepper seeds.
It's like magic to cut like a branch and regrow an entire new plant from it. Okay, Mike. I'm going to have to remember that when it's time. I have to cut down my mulberry tree. I will try to root a cutting. The tree stayed loaded with the berries.
Oh, my God. I love berries.
What Nikki at? Yep, doing 5K plant stars this year. Next year, 100K plant stars. Okay,
She might have dozed off.
I confess I'm a prop lifter.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, so Nikki, I'm about to show you something. Give it to me. Give me that. Nikki, you ready? Take cutting from one plant to make a new plant. Give me that one right there. No, I'm going to do this one. Give me that jar right there. The one that I just put in there. My Renaissance.
Yeah.
It's the Celtic salt supposed to be looking refined?
Yeah, it's not like, because the other Celtic salt, you can get it in the hole. That's the one where you want to put a couple just on your tongue. But yeah, the gray Celtic salt, that's fine.
See, this is how it looks.
That's what you would put in like pour 2 cup ounce of water and drink it because it's not the crystals.
Okay, here, Mackenzie. And they limit you. You can only get 6 ounces.
They must be popular.
But even with the mullein, you can only get 6 ounces. Here.
I can't wait to see what that look like.
Hold on. 6 ounces of mullein.
And I hope you don't mean like that little 6 ounce you had right there.
This right here is 6 ounces of Celtic salt. Nikki. Hold on. Let me get it.
Oh, but I'm picturing leaves for the mullein, though. I'm hoping you're going to bring out some long leaves.
Where did thing go?
Girl, these people know. I'm telling you. I was in a store yesterday, and Mona was looking for pomelos. And I said, yeah, they got pomelos. I've seen them here before. And then he said, they over there. But we had just left from over there. I said, well, maybe we missed them. So while she went to go look again, I was looking for, I said, wait a minute, you don't have oyster mushrooms? He said, they've been selling really fast. He said, we're out of a lot of stuff. He said, but we'll probably get them when the truck shows up. I looked him square dead in his eyes. I said, is the truck truly showing up? Girl, that man was like, he dropped his head. He said, well, you know, we just play it, you know, day by day. Girl, that man could not tell me, probably, ma'am, what you see right here is what you get.
Wow.
And I know all of you all have seen it on the news because it's been on the news for the past 2 or 3 days in a row. The food in the next couple weeks, the shelves will be empty. And it's just not, you know, sometimes we hear a lot of this from just creators. Baby, it's the news telling you now that the food is going to be off the shelves in a couple weeks because they made them ships go back to China. Now, I guess if you get local food, which I don't know how much stuff we get locally, I know that couldn't be like a big amount. I don't know. But anything that came from across the waters, they are not showing up. So what's in the store now is what you see. So you can depend on next couple weeks mayhem in the stores because everybody is going, because like I said, I was only hearing a little bit here and there. Then the next day I started seeing it on the news. Then today it was on the news. So you know, the more it gets out, because a lot of people don't look at the news. So the more it gets out, these people are going to go out and start stockpiling, and those shelves are going to empty even faster. That's why local news is not talking about it, because they know them shelves are going to be empty. So do what you need to do. Okay. I don't know if it's just food, water, if you need sanitary items, if you need tissues, whatever it is you need to get, it's time to get while the getting is good, because we don't know what it's going to be looking like in the next couple weeks. And another person whose husband is a trucker, which is Tommy Bites. If you see the video she dropped today, she is saying the same thing. Those trucks, when they go to work, there is nothing. They are leaving away with a half a truck, a fourth of a truck, 1/3 of a truck. There is nothing there for them to deliver to the stores. So this is the stay woke moment right here. If you ever had one, this is it right here.
Yes. Okay, my Renaissance grandma.
Good.
I got a question before I show Nikki this.
Okay.
They gave me, you already got one of the high thumb berries.
Okay.
They gave me a second one for you.
Okay.
I didn't know she put it in there. So do you want the high thumb berries or you want the high thumb flowers?
Berries.
Okay. All right, so I'll give you that, and I just keep it. Now, Nikki, where you at, Nikki? I'm gonna make myself big. Don't post that. What he talking about? Don't post that Tampa.
Don't post that. Oh, because it. Oh yeah, them herbs. If it look like the other herbs, they will block it. That happened to me.
Okay.
I did a video and they totally nobody could see it. I'm like, where did it go? They did not even put it out. And I kept saying, what happened? And I figured it out because they look like those smoking things.
Okay, so I got the time, and it looks like that. The mullein is, you see this one?
Uh-huh.
Since it's the 6 ounce, you put another one on top. That's how big the bag is for the mullein.
Okay.
But it looks like that stuff you talking about.
Okay.
Here, McKenzie, put the back. Okay. And got some more lines, man.
Oh, he was telling you don't post about the CHINA.
Oh. Do y'all see this?
Ooh, is that powder?
Yes, this the powder.
Oh, yes.
So you got that.
Janet Potter, welcome in.
Hey, Janet Potter, Sylvia. So you got 2 of the bags of this.
Okay.
Y'all, they take EBT. Now, this is the Hython leaf. This right here is the mullein. Now, you see how big the mullein is?
Oh, okay. That's
And this is
that's a nice bag.
But this 6 ounces.
That's a lot. I know because it's lightweight. Yeah. I told you that when you was in there.
This is time.
Okay.
Then I showed you the Hython berry.
Yeah.
So you got one of those. This right here is the sea moss powder.
Ooh, okay.
Sea moss powder.
That's some expensive stuff.
I know that was high.
That's some expensive stuff.
I got mullein everywhere. What a haul. All right now. This right here was, okay, this is the Hython leaf cut flower.
Okay.
Let me see. This is the echinaceous root.
Okay.
I found barberry, y'all. They'll let me know Tuesday. This right here smell like I don't know what, but it's the licorice.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I love licorice root.
This is licorice.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this.
Hold it up. Okay.
That's
what
the star anise.
Oh, star anise, yeah.
That's the star anise. Did I miss anybody? Nice. Awesome. This is so exciting with the bottomless bag.
You growing all of that, Sylvia? Oh, you growing all of that, but the sea moss, the hawthorn berries. Okay.
Okay, so this right here is feverfew.
Oh, okay.
This is the feverfew. This right here is, they had it, goldenrod. They had goldenrod. Nigga said Gray Hall. This right here is the ginger root.
Okay.
That's the ginger root. Now, this is the first time I got this.
I thought you was gonna make yourself big. Then we wouldn't be squinting.
My bad. This is the ginkgo leaf.
Okay, the ginkgo leaf. Okay.
Yeah, this is the ginkgo leaf. This is the catnip.
Okay.
I have goldenrod seeds. Now, this right here is the garlic granulins. I think garlic granulins.
Granulins, yeah.
Garlic
You
granulins.
can't tell that it's granulars. It look like powder.
Yeah, but it looks like powder.
But granulars are not powder.
It's kind of it's not um it's not like it's coarse. It's not like a a smooth powder.
Okay. But granulars are like little chips, kind of.
Well, that's what she said. These were granulins.
No, Sylvia, she got that locally at her where she lives.
And this right here.
Hey, Paradise, welcome in.
Hey.
Oh no, no, absolutely, Paradise. That is not what we're doing on this channel.
Not at all. So stop tripping. Yeah, it looks like sand, Nikki. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't seen granulars look like sand. Granulars to me is the little, like a chip, like little bitty chip.
Put that back. Last but not least, this is the butterfly pea flour.
Woohoo! And how many ounces is that?
I don't know. Maybe about five or six. I don't even know. Is catnip a mint with purple leaves? No, this didn't have no purple
I've
leaves.
never seen it with leaves when I grow it, but that doesn't mean it don't have them. It's just that maybe mine have never matured to leaves. But I usually just have green. It's just greenery when I grow it. But I put it in all my pots. And I'm telling you, it helps so much with pests. You can tell the difference when I put because I put catnip, I put basil, I put onion, and I put garlic in mostly all my pots, not all of them, but a lot of them. And that catnip, I believe, be doing the trick because I have very little pests when I do that. I didn't do it last year, but the year before that, I had catnip everywhere. I only had a little last year.
So, okay, apothecary. And the thing that if anybody's in Indianapolis and y'all want some good herbs, because they do source from Mountain Rose and Star West, you can buy those herbs with EBT. And I was waiting on my EBT card to come. Now, give it to me.
What's it?
Hey, Cheryl Norris. Welcome in.
Out of all the hoopla and all the stuff that I went through, somebody decided to pay a cool joke on me. I have butterfly pea growing. I have some from last season. I want to learn how to make the butterfly pea lemonade.
Okay, let me ask a question because this is what I be thinking on the butterfly pea. Because the butterfly pea, it opens up, it's all nice and beautiful, and then it closes up, and then that's your leaf. What if it closed up some bugs in there? I mean, y'all know I'm different. I'm extra, and I just like cause it's some bugs inside of this piece. Nobody else probably thinks about that, but I just be thinking that, man.
Yeah, Miss J.K. Gardner said you should be able to set up your pharmacy with all that wonderful herbs. Now
Yes, Nikki, I knew somebody would say that. I knew it.
What she say?
There's extra protein.
Oh, okay. Cheryl said, "Hey, Cheryl, welcome in." Catnip be doing the most. Catnip is growing in disturbed soil. She said, "Nice, Tampa. You did good."
Yeah.
Extra protein. Boy, them bugs. I picked them while they open. You will be picking them up. So today, guys, I came home and I was straightening up the room. And I told Mackenzie to see what was under the chair to make sure there wasn't no trash or anything up under my chair. Little behold, she found my wallet after she looked up under the chair and didn't see it. My Renaissance grandmama said, I wanted to tell you to look up under that chair because I had a feeling that that's where that wallet was. Mackenzie did not see this wallet when she went down there. So 9 out of 10, I'm the only one that sits in my chair. I must have pushed this wallet up under my doggone chair, Father, that I couldn't find it. Baby, you talk about somebody with the hollering and screaming. Oh my God, I was like, thank God nobody got my Social Security card. So I done went through the process of standing at the driver's license place, getting the driver's license, sitting at the Social Security office 3 hours, calling and counseling everything. I'm like, wow.
Okay, Deborah.
What'd she say?
She ordered some hot cha-cha.
Okay, Deborah. Nigga, it's about some wow. Because I don't want no extra protein.
That's what I said, Zayda. I said, now you got duplicates.
Just reordered the hot. Okay.
And let me tell you all, I was going to tell Tampa to check her room thoroughly, but y'all don't know. I may be her senior, but she be checking me. Okay?
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. So when I wanted to say it again earlier today, when we was talking about it, I wanted to say, are you sure you checked every spot? But I knew she was going to blow me away. So I'm like, girl, save your feelings. Don't you say nothing about that wallet. And then she turns around and she called me to my, guess what I found? I said, your wallet.
She did. She sure said it. And Mackenzie literally looked up under that chair and did not see that wallet. And I was like, well, it's gone. I done went all down in the creek, looking all by the bridge to see if they done threw the wallet over there. I'm like, wow. Mackenzie said, Grandma, I knew I didn't drop that wallet at the car.
No, thank you, Nikki. I do not need hair on my chest.
I was just thinking about your wallet. PIA, I was like, and then I had this old rinky-dink old wallet that I had. It was so empty, wasn't nothing in the wallet. I was like, this don't even feel like my wallet. But I was so grateful when I saw that wallet tonight. I was like, ooh. She said, now take
exactly, PIA. I do not carry, even though they said with what's going on right now, even we need to carry ours or we might get our butt shipped somewhere. So they are telling us to carry them, but I have never been the type to carry mine.
Yep, I'm glad that you have found your wallet. Extra protein will put her on your chest.
No, thank you.
I know she did. Man, I'm like, man, when that girl pulled that wallet away up under that chair, I was like, I had to clutch my chest, like, wow. God just done played a horrible trick on me. Because I was like, why? No. I think everyone knew her wallet was there. Lord have mercy. Deborah, did you get your pillows to send me a pitch? Okay, pitch. Right, Nikki, what a relief. What a relief. It was supposed to be comedy day, but when I saw that video that I saw, and it was like, stay woke and grow your groceries, like, what in the world? Yeah, that was a comment. It was there all that time. Girl, I done sat at the I done sat at the Social Security office 3 hours for them to tell me they can't get my Social Security card until I get my original ID back. I'm like, wow. But it was a relief. Made me want to just leave my wallet at the house. Just take my ID with me.
I knew it, y'all. I'm telling you, but honey, she be forgetting how old I am some days, and I be like, nope.
I'm about to be going.
You're gonna be
I don't be
checking
doing
me
that.
today. I'm
Ain't
keeping my
nobody
mouth
checking you, my
built.
Renaissance. I might
Yeah.
call you 900
Old
times.
enough to be her mama, but she gonna treat me like her friend.
No, I don't. 'Cause I don't even talk to them. Not like that.
Nikki said, "What lesson did you learn?"
Leave my wallet at the house and take my ID with me. Don't Tampa. Yeah. And look, when I went in there, I was like, ain't no cash even in my wallet. Had $1 in there. Had a whole dollar. At least you know that it wasn't stolen by some criminal, right, Cassandra?
It was stolen by the chair.
McKenna said it was stolen by the chair. That kid right there, that kid. Hold on, let's take a hot break right quick. Shout out to my Creekside.
Yeah. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, rare with the glow. Y'all to shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside crew, yeah, we ride with pride. Creekside crew, got the fan worldwide. Creekside crew, every level we true. Stand tall, yeah, that's what we do. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, let the anthem sing. Creekside crew, where the real ones be. Tampa made, this the legacy.
Shout out to the Creekside crew. I appreciate you guys. Lord knows I'm so grateful. Cousin said, I'm jigging. I'm jigging. And Nikki said, chair thief, spank that chair. Yeah, it was, man, a whole relief came over me. And now I done filed a police report for no reason. So how do you undo filing a police report?
You can probably just call them and they'll mark it as, that it was found.
Okay. Because I sure got it. They sent the case number and all that the other day through the email. Just doing the most. Just doing the most. No patience. Tampa has no patience. None whatsoever. Cheryl said yes, call. Okay. Yeah, they did have a phone number on the email. So I could do that tomorrow. Do anybody got anything to say about staying woke and growing your own grocery? And if you are a beginner grocery, get you some seeds, get you some red cups, and put some soil in it and a seed in it.
And start getting you some buckets.
Exactly. Niggas at the police go side-eye you.
And you know what? I would imagine my marketplace, because marketplaces, they're like general marketplace. Like, so if I went on marketplace, would you see the same things that I see? Because I don't really know. I've never gotten anything off of marketplace.
Because I'm in a different state.
But somebody is on marketplace selling those white buckets, tons of them with the lid for $2. But so those who want to do a container gardener, just to put aside, say you don't even have time right now to get to it, but you can get to things, have your seeds, have your soil, have your buckets ready. But yeah, $2, and you really cannot beat that, because in the stores, and they're food grade most likely. So Just want to
I
throw
know when we
that
went to the citrus farm, Savannah Citrus Farm up there in Savannah, you know those big blue 55-gallon drums? They had cut them in half. And the base part is what they put the soil in and put the trees in.
out. Oh, I can see that.
Yeah. So guys, if you want, they on Facebook Marketplace all day long for the Lolo for those 55-gallon drums. If you
Exactly,
got the space.
Cassandra. Like I was telling Tampa today, people can grow lettuce, cucumber, tomato. There's a salad right there.
Right. Yep, right. Nick, I mean, because she would have called the law too. All I could say, at least try. Right. Nick said, go to the bakery department and ask for their buckets.
Yeah, so they can, I mean, hopefully they act better than mine, because mine be like, I know they hate to see me coming, but I don't get it. I mean, it's in the trash. You literally get it from the trash to give to me. So why you, every time I come to get the buckets, I just don't get it. People just kill me.
Yep. No, not for no reason. Never doubt yourself if you can't find ish. That's true. Go to the okay, Nikki said that. All I could say is at least try. Smash that thumbs up, guys. We appreciate it. That's a great deal. It is. That's a great deal.
Yeah, and they have tons of them.
And I used to find a lot of stuff on Facebook. They even have raised bed, wooden raised bed gardens on Facebook Marketplace. People building them for the low.
Yeah, Nikki, I've been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing people turning that chest of drawer on its back and using that as a grower. People are really getting, hey, they getting good ideas and they making it work. They making it do what it do.
Yeah, PIA say they have restaurants there and they just set them out behind the building.
Yeah, but I would not pay for them if I didn't have to, because
I know free
shouldn't have to
be paying for anything any day long.
And if if you got a mom and pop store, hopefully they'll be open, because with the way things going, we about to lose a bunch of mom and pop stores. But if they still buy those big 5 gallons or any of those big things of pickles, you can ask them to save you those pickle which that's the ones that's on Marketplace, because it did say that they were pickle jugs.
Niggas said old tubs and toilets too.
And if you want to try to do the cracky method, if you buy those like kombuchas in that jar like that big, it's a lot of things you can, in your juices, you just get creative. Just get creative and spend as less as possible.
I seen growing out the box take an old drum out of a dryer or the washing machine and plant it and use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tampa, I'm about to hear my song, cousin. My dog just lit into a cat outside. What am I supposed to do, fam? Wow, Cheryl. Star seeds in those takeout containers. Y'all got them taking up space in y'all closet. Now, Miss Alice had a container the other day that she was getting ready to throw in the garden. You know them plastic drawers with the 3 drawers?
Yeah.
She was getting ready to throw it in the garden. I said, you gonna take them drawers out of that thing and use them plastic drawers and put some stuff in them things?
Girl, I think twice about it. Anything that I get ready to throw away out. And because we are who we are, our mind just be working. It'd be like, hey, I could use that as a such and such.
Yeah, creative indeed. All I need is just a space. If I could find me and Mackenzie somewhere to stay with some yard, y'all ain't gonna see nothing but some videos and some shorts. Because that's all.
Oh, no. Your dog did a number on that poor kitty.
Wow.
Girl, you better act like you don't see it.
Exactly. You better have patience before you become a patient. I know, Jigs. I got to call you too, Jigs. Cat laying in the yard. Wow. You can use milk crates.
Cause you know people crazy these days. If it's a straight cat, you good. But if it's somebody
Said the
lovable
legs
cat,
look
baby, you might have a
broke.
fight on your hand.
Nikki said call the animal shelter. Poor
Animal
thing.
control.
Cheryl said the legs look broke.
All right, cousin.
All
Thank
right, cousin. Thank
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Super chat love, yeah, we feeling that. Throw it up, show it up, run it right back. Tampa Creek fam, yeah, we on track. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Super chat love, yeah, we feeling that. Throw it up, show it up, run it right back. Tampa Creek fam, yeah, we on track. Hey, chat going crazy, big time flex. Super stickers dropping, gotta show respect. Tampa Creek fam, yeah, we do it the best. Blessing the stream, no time to rest. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Turn it up loud, let's run up the stats. Hit that button, make it rain real fast. Tampa Creek love, yeah, we built to last.
Yeah, that's what I would do too, Nikki.
Shout out to cousin for the super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Zeta said Tampa is calling for more honey. Don't answer, cut her off. No, I'm not, Zeta. No, I'm not. He could be in pain. Call the county. I have used a crispy drawers from my old refrigerator to grow in. Wow, Cassandra, that sound Jags, that ain't the truth. That ain't true. I ain't calling you for no more honey. Although I might need one, but I still got. Let me see that. Let me see that. Let me see that. That jar. That, yeah. I still got it.
Oh, wow. That looks fabulous.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Put it down. Mackenzie feel a little better.
No, I don't.
Cassandra, I use my crispy drawers for harvest. Okay, okay. Well, guys, that's going to conclude, anything you got to say. Oh, shout out. Let me shout out. Nikki, can you drop Fresh and Fire Backyard Living's channel? They became a Creekside crew.
Congratulations.
Yeah, guys, go over there and check out Fresh and Fire Backyard Living because they have part of the family. What happened? What happened?
Zeta said, your gallon getting low.
I ain't getting that low, Zeta. I just opened it and it wasn't that much in there gone. So, but I need that thing. Guys, if you have not liked and subscribe to my channel, I would love your support. We are trying to get 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're getting there, but we would love to have you guys a part of our family, our Creekside family, not Lizard Lick crew, but think Jay talking about another Lizard Lick crew. Not Lizard Lick crew, but Creekside family. Also, I did make a post on my community tab. We got merch. Tampa finally made designs. I was up to 4, 5 o'clock this morning with Dolores. I'm about to crash up under this pillow in a minute. Granddaughter just said they are all closed. Oh, Cheryl. Good night, Deborah. Delicious, all that honey. What you said, cousin? Yes, Nikki. Yes, Nikki. Hold on, my Renaissance about to play something right quick for the fam. Yes, McKee.
Creekside Queen. Tampa, queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch, turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.
Tampa, Queen of the Creek. Zeta Rose said, glad to see you in an awesome mood tonight. You deserve some wins. Glad about the wallet. Thank God. But I was more excited about the herbs because I called my rinse and grown about 900 times while we was at the herb shop.
900.
About 900 times.
900.
It was. I think I was more excited about the herb shop than I did about finding this wallet. So, but it's amazing that this type of lifestyle, I'm more so excited about it now that I'm broke, as opposed to when I was making some money with my child care. I didn't think about all of that stuff. So we need to reverse that. I need to get the money so I can keep on thinking about being self-sufficient. But my Renaissance grandma, you got anything to say? Sylvia, I say good night.
No, ma'am.
All the 20 is not in service. Wow.
No,
Cheryl,
ma'am. Thank you all for good conversation tonight.
and make sure y'all grow y'all some groceries, stock y'all some stuff, put some water in your house, get something in there.
Put
Something.
something in there because you do not, I repeat, you do not want to be out in the streets when the mayhem begins. I'm going to be like any other typical old lady. I'm going to have that one little crack in the window and I'm going to be peeking out the window.
Well, I'm going to be out there because I got Uber.
I ain't gonna be out there, baby.
I don't get paid.
I'm too old to be fighting and running.
I'll get paid by sitting at home. MJK Gardner, I appreciate you. Love you guys. See y'all. My Renaissance, stay in the background, please. I will see y'all Monday. Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Bye.